Today's a crazy day. It is day 2 of Lives on The Voice out of 4. And the whole vibe today is that we all sang last night, and then America voted overnight. Hopefully enough people voted for me to be in the top 4 of those 12 people that sang, because the top 4 people of those 12 that sang moved directly to the next episode, the finale, which is top 5. So you're probably going to say 5 minus 4 is 1, to which I respond, that's exactly right. The bottom 4 people who were voted on are going home immediately. And the middle 4 have to sing again today for America to vote in a 5-minute window who's going to move on to the next round. So all in all, 5 people will be going on to the top 5, obviously. And I'm so exhausted. Yesterday was so tiring and intense, low-key. But I'm happy with my performance, and I feel good about today. But I figured I'd take you with me on today's little, journey, and maybe show you the set a little bit, and show you some of the other contestants, and show you the vibes, and give you an inside scoop of what's happening in the show. So let's go. We're gonna have a great time today. Let's do it.
So this is just something I always do on a show day. Go for a run in the morning. It's important to get the blood flowing. This is Chandler Street in Burbank. It's this nice running path that we have here. And then after I was done with that, the van came to pick us up. There were the girls dancing away, trying to get, morale for the day. We're pulling into the Universal lot here. Pretty crazy. The Universal lot is amazing. It has so many stages and offices. It's just like a massive operation. It's kind of hard to conceptualize even how big the operation is, but it's really cool. You'll kind of notice that I didn't get that much video from this day because it was just a crazy day. I had other things to focus on, but I did catch them taking apart my set here, which is what's happening. This video is from the second day where we had already performed, so yeah, they were taking that apart. I'm making a bunch of tea all day, like literally drinking tea constantly. Even if it's placebo, tea does help. It just kind of helps feel like you're doing something. I'm not sure scientifically what happens there, but here's some craft services. Here are 2 silly girls. This is Bryson and Iris. They're just my faves. And please know that the vibes on set were high. I'm filming you too. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling great, actually.
Filming on camera. Hey. We feeling, Kaya?
We're feeling good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually about scheduling.
Hello.
Y'all, we ready.
Hey! Everybody say hi to the
I'm so sorry, y'all.
It's the mood.
Here we are on set. People are kind of filtering in. The audience is coming in. Shit's starting to get really crazy. It starts to get really intense here because you hear the audience and you know the TV's coming. Like the cameras are coming to get you, And this is us in this little holding area. It's a vibe. This is Iris again. That's my girl. It just starts to get more and more intense. Instruments start going and the crowd starts cheering and we all start getting touch-ups and everything, and it just kind of becomes intense really quickly.
How are we feeling?
I'm feeling glamorous.
Glamorous.
Sunrista. Let me get your light then. Hey!
And here we are in my actual performance. I'm obviously not going to put the audio to this performance for copyright reasons, etc., but just go listen to it. I will add a link. Go listen to it and see what happens. I thought the set was really cool. I thought the fog was amazing, and this street lamp vibe was really, really cool. This moment where I'm connecting with the camera was brand new to me. I had never done that, but I saw the camera. I'm like, let me talk to America really quick because it's live, right? So I kind of knew this whole time that I was talking directly to America, singing directly to America, and it was kind of terrifying. But I think it went really well, all in all. I really do.
It was not. We were all at each other's.
I absolutely, yeah, and that'll make
Well. Hi everyone. I waited a few days to make the end of this video out of sheer exhaustion, I'd say, and just like not wanting to be on my phone because I was kind of overwhelmed with the texts and everything I was getting from family members and stuff, which is obviously super nice and which I appreciate a lot, but there was a lot, so I just had to take a second. So we're now 2 days later. After the Tuesday show of The Voice, the way the show works is that we went from 12 people to 5 people this season. And Monday show is when we all sang. And then the Tuesday show, which is mainly the day that I showed you guys in this vlog, was the day that we all got eliminated. Or 7 of us got eliminated. Myself being one of them. And when I heard that it was 12 to 5, I mean, there's 12 of us and 1 person can win and only 5 can move on. So the odds were bad, you know. I'm saying this to say that I, from the jump, from the beginning of the show, never allowed myself to really have the expectation that I would win or even advance at any point. I never allowed myself to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to advance. First of all, there was never a moment where I felt like I was the best singer there. And there was never a moment where I felt like I deserved to be there beyond anybody else, of course. So yeah, I never said that to myself. And so when I was eliminated, and I mean, I already got eliminated, you know, in the last round, and then brought back. So this is not a new process to me. So I just kind of wanted to come on and just say my feelings about it really quick. I did what I think was a great job with the song, Chasing Pavements. And throughout the show, I gave everything I had. I wouldn't change a thing. I think it went pretty good. I have a lot of new people invested in seeing what I do next now. And I have a lot of support from lots of places that I never would have expected it to come from. I took my parents on a crazy journey with me. They were on TV a few times. I feel good. I would have loved to be top 5, of course. But I feel good. I feel like it makes a lot of sense. It feels like a full circle moment to me. There's a lot of internet tea, and there's my comment sections were a little crazy towards the end, which I didn't love, but that was the only real negative experience, was like some of the people in my comments. So other than that, I had a really good time, and I can't dive into like all the specifics of how the show goes, but I would say overall I felt listened to and heard, and anybody that I interfaced with on the show was for the most part, a great person. The contestants were amazing people, all the top 12, all the top 20. I got pretty close to, and I don't know, just wanted to check in and kind of conclude this video by saying it was a good experience all in all, and I'm letting myself kind of sit in it. I remember in high school when we did the musical, we'd finish the musical, and at the end it would just be this feeling of like, damn, it's over, and this kind of crazy high goes away, and it results in sort of a crash. So I'm sort of feeling that a little bit, because it's been a year of my life that we've been working on this, and even longer than that I knew that I was going to be on the show. So it feels like the end of something, which is sad. But in terms of my personal contribution to the show, in terms of the people I met on the show, and in terms of the musicality that the show taught me, the professionalism the show taught me, my attention to detail after being on the show, all those things have really sharpened for me. And I had so many good experiences. So I don't want anybody to think that this was a negative thing in any way, me getting eliminated. It's very chill. And I have a lot of music coming out and stuff, so I'll be updating you. But the weirdest part was being in that line of 12 and then getting chopped one by one. Or actually, well, they were just announcing people who were advancing one by one. And the more people they announced and the more people that are not you start to feel, it was crazy. You start to feel very perceived. I just was on stage and feeling like, oh, 5 million people are watching me undergo a thing that is not super pleasant. So, but like keep smiling and stuff. It's a weird feeling. And also in the studio, like people are watching on TV, but in the studio where it's happening, the live audience is cheering really loud and screaming, and they're being told to cheer and scream. And 4 very famous people are looking at you and perceiving you. And it's an overwhelming and strange thing in that sense. But for the best, all in all, that night was not super pleasant for me, but afterwards we got drinks and hung out at the hotel, and that was fun. So I don't know, I guess I'm just trying to say, like, this is cool. I feel tired and I feel sort of deflated in a way, but not really sad, just kind of like I need a break for a second. So I'm gonna go to Mexico next week. And I want to say before I go that if you did vote for me, or if you did support me in any way, or if you signed up for my email list, you can go to this link here and sign up for my email list so you can get updates on what's going on career-wise for me. If you've engaged with me in any way because of the show, or not, but, you know, especially if you're here because of the show, considering this vlog is about the show, I just want to take a second to thank you so much. And I've gotten messages about my performances that have changed my life for real. People have said some really cool things and, you know, made me see music in a different way entirely. And so if you are here because of The Voice, then at least that's one really good thing to come from it all, is that I have new people seeing me. And my priority going forward with everything, especially after being on the show, especially after being on this highly industrialized version of entertainment and of music, is to, in some ways, run the opposite way. I just want to be connected to people more, and I would like for music to be the vehicle with which I do that, in which I do that, whatever. So if you are here because of the show, I'm so glad we got brought together, and thank you for all your support. If you voted, thank you. They don't let us know how many votes we got, so I don't know, but yeah, thank you. And so many more updates to come, so stay tuned, gorgeous people. Thanks for coming to this vlog, clicking on it, and watching a crazy day in the life of somebody on a network television show. Well, not anymore, but that's okay. All right, love you. See you later.